Good evening, all. This game is starting at 8:15 local time, and I am the USA. So we'll see whether this game ends with me winning via a nuclear strike on Iran. And if it does, then, you know, life will imitate art, I suppose. Uh, um, let's see how they open up. We've got Marshall Plan and we've got Europe scoring. So the best thing to do is to open 4-4-2 and hope to get Europe in. If we can do that and fade Asia domination, we're laughing. Yeah. Well, I've got a reasonably lucky start. Although I'm holding blockade, right? Yeah, so I can use nuclear and Marshall Plan and hold blockade through the turn, which means spacing decol. We'll see if this all fails if I get purged, I suppose. The other two is special relationship independence. Yep. Commit. And then Marshall Plan. Okay, so, I mean, we're in trouble against things like De Gaulle, duck and cover. Against socialist governments and a coup of Italy, but we'll have time to drop Europe scoring without domination in that event. Best case scenario, they fail. Well, that's a start. If they flub the coup on Europe, we are golden. We'll pop another one in Canada. Yeah, this is all about the coup on Italy. Here it is. Ooh, well, I mean, you do hate to see it, but at the same time, you do kind of expect it. Yeah, it would have been nice to have had a 3-op card so we could also have played into Iraq, but, you know, so much hinges on that. Yes. So, 3-op coup failed. We repair. If they coup Iran, we can counter coup and play into Thailand. I mean, there's a world in which they flub the Iran coup and we take Pakistan and Thailand and we can dominate Asia as well, which is disgusting but possible. But here we're looking to bag Europe for sure. We don't want to use our 4-op card in case we get Suez'd or De Gaulle'd. Oh, no coups for us. If this coup misses, oof, man. No. I don't want to use the 4-op card yet. I do not want to do that. All right, so pitch Europe for Dom. See if we can sneak Asia for Dom. We went with a D style, or we might with a Vietnam revolts, but I really don't want to use my 4-op card until I've definitely taken Europe. So I'm hoping here they play into Iraq and we can drop Europe scoring, which then enables us to hit Pakistan and Thailand. Kind of force them to use the China card to take Korea. I'm okay with that. I mean, that's good for us. This is good. This is good. That's all fine. I think I can see why they wouldn't want to event de Gaulle, but they should be taking Iraq there rather than playing into the Middle East and into Israel and Syria. I think it's regrettable, but we will cash Europe now. I can see why they didn't want necessarily to event de Gaulle, but see, the thing about Syria and Israel is that we still dominate the Middle East. I know they can now walk into Egypt, but they're going to get there with Nasser anyway. They would have leveled up the Middle East by just taking Iraq. So next up, they got Suez as well. You going to take Korea? I think with the China card and everything the way it is, I think we're going to just drop Asia now. Going to accept that that's not going anywhere in a hurry. And we'll keep nuclear test ban to do the most damage at the end of the turn. Obviously, ideally, if they don't play into Egypt, we tap Iraq and Syria and try and get presenceless domination in the headline in the Middle East. So AR5 space decol, unless we get containmented this turn, and if they contain us this turn, we blockade away decol. Alright, well now I'm glad we didn't play into Pakistan, because that could have ended really badly. So now let's space decol. Well done, NASA. That scoreline is already looking very attractive. 11-1? Yarp. So, AR6, in the absence of them taking another move, we tap Iraq and we tap Syria. And we push hard on the Middle East. Because if we get Nasser and Middle East scoring, if they play into Egypt here, that all fails. Oh, they tap us. Intriguing. Alright, well, so we will take Iran and tap Iraq. And pop another one in Italy. No, we'll go into Pakistan with Indo-Pakistani war gone. Okay, so Middle East scoring is probably the best headline regardless. What did they do at the end of turn one? Arab-Israeli war, yeah? Yeah. I think Middle East scoring's fine here. If they play Nasser, then well done them. If they don't have it, we bag domination before the coup. US-Japan, EU. There's a 50-50 chance they're holding D-Style. And they could purge us, which would be nasty. But if they do purge us, we get Middle East scoring. Vietnam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Middle East is just best here. Let's see if we can fade Nasser. Oh, you beauty. That is unfortunate for them, because if they thought about it, the only remaining scoring card was Middle East scoring, and I'm obviously going to headline it there. There's no reason for me to hold it, since they get the opening coup in Iran anyway. And obviously, on that note, with the opening coup of Iran... So, what do we want to do before the reshuffle? Take Thailand, and if they coup, take Pakistan. If they take Pakistan, we coup. They can still get Milops with Korean War, the last war card. But then having the coup, denying Milops is always good. it fails. So we can go 3 Pakistan. I think actually we're going to use US Japan because we want to get ahead of. We're going to get ahead of D-Style in Thailand. This doesn't solve a D-Style, but I can then put 3 in, and then they have to use the China card to take it, and then we're alright with the China card. So, yeah. If they take India, we'll take Egypt ahead of Nasser. To get towards Libya. We want to go into Angola. So Angola, Egypt, India, shore up Italy and France. Oh, they had Nasser as well. Oh, that was the headline. Oh, that's regrettable. Yeah. I feel for them. Like I remember what it's like being a newer player. But I think you want to event Nasser in that headline, not Cambridge 5. That was a blunder. If they've got CIA here, that they don't really want to be doing that too soon. So now we get to take Libya. I feel like the tempo's all off here. Because if they've got CIA, they can just play it. So overprotect Italy before socialist governments. Overprotect Thailand before Vietnam revolts. But we can do that AR6 and hold blockade again. I'm guessing they don't have D-Style, which is just a guess. But if they don't have D-Style, we might be able to blockade it away. Capture Nazi again. Spaced before eventing it. Should have evented it and then space 5-year plan because that was the 2/3 square. All right. So it's 2 Italy, 1 Angola, and we want to go into Zaire as well. So Zaire, France, Laos, maybe India, I guess. But AR6 dominate Asia is not bad. Where's this going? Yeah, that's sensible. So overprotect France and go into Zaire. And if they don't take India, we are going to dominate by taking Thailand, and we're going to be dominant. Oh, we won't, because we will be swapping Thailand for Vietnam. So yes, we won't dominate Asia this turn. But this is going awfully well. No complaints from me. Everything's currently going very nicely. If we get contained this turn, I will blockade Vietnam revolts and get 2 ops out of blockade. With Nasser being reshuffled, it doesn't take much to Uno Reverso Egypt, but we'll see. Yep. We do get contained, so he'll take Egypt here, I think. Okay, and we can blockade away the revolts. And then we can go into Thailand. And I think we just overprotect Thailand. In case Decol comes back round. Decol China card is still the only way for them to get that. And we can colonize Southeast Asia to save domination. I think that's fine. Still no mill ops this game, but all the scoring cards have been in our favor. They have D-Style. Unfortunately, we got CIA. And they've got defects, so they can purge us as well here. Now I'm glad we got I'm very glad we got blockade away when we did. Oh boy. Yeah, we could be in a lot of trouble here when they purge us with the hand they're holding. They've got purge, NATO, defectors, D-style, UN intervention. Good thing we got redealt decol, which we can hold with them holding D-style. It's not good. Not good, not good. Certainly not great. Cambridge 5. What is our headline? I guess it's CIA, so we get a coup, right? I think it's gotta be. That's weird. Truman doesn't do anything. US Japan gives us very fleeting domination, but they can just take Korea. I think we just want to CIA them. Yep. Saw that coming a mile off. Let's find out what the rest of their hand is. Is it a scoring card? Oh, they've got Europe scoring. Nuclear test ban and Vietnam revolts. Okay. Okay, so we will coup. And we will coup Iran. 50-50. Nope. Got to coup Iran. Why was I even hesitating? Of course we want to coup Iran. So we have to event Korean War in order to hold decol. That's also deeply regrettable. Yep. That can't be helped. Yep. 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 Okay. I guess it's got to be real lines, right? Now's the only time. Come on, Venezuela. Always the last roll. Okay. Worth a punt. Couldn't be helped. Well, now I'm glad we've got a points buffer because in a whole heap of trouble. So they've got 3 4-op cards. We need to overprotect West Germany. Next. We need to hope they don't jam it right now. Because if they've been card counting, they should know I don't have another 4-op card. Uh-oh. Miss the line, miss the line. Good. They worked on shoring up. Oh boy. So, although we've got Truman Doctrine, don't we? No. Battleground first. They've got Vietnam revolts. Let's take Panama. Let's level up in Central America. Oh boy, South America's tough. That's going to be a hunter and ask not away from protection. But the points buffer we have is quite good at the moment. Very good. Turning 1 VP into 3 VP. So next up we have to let's overprotect West Germany. I don't want to like lead them to that conclusion. I just want them to eat 5 VP here. Especially as we're going to hand them back a VP for Korean War. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be handing them back a VP for Korean War, which we can't help. You've got NATO, UNI, and Vietnam. Okay, we event Korean War now. We don't have a choice. Miss, miss, miss. Oy. Okay, so next up is take Malaysia and Indonesia. Stay ahead in Asia. That was unfortunate. So that's a 3 VP swing, and South America doesn't look great. Okay, they don't want to go into... That's good for us. Right, so we can now take Malaysia and Indonesia. I think that's probably all right. So are they going to UNI NATO in order to keep Europe from being brush warable, or are they just going to eat NATO and hold UNI through the turn? I think the latter's better because there are more mid-war cards. You kind of want to UNI away. But we'll see what they do. If they do UNI, then I might use Truman to put one in Greece, just to make Italy less brushable. Yeah, they just go for it. That's good, because that now keeps us safe and keeps special relationship live. And they don't flip Asia. So we will use Truman Doctrine and we'll put one in Vietnam. Vietnam Revolt's gone to make sure Thailand is not brushable at all. Don't know if that's best, but it's quick. And we're on to mid-war. Southeast Asia scoring for us is glorious. 5 sweet victory points. Middle East scoring currently good for us, and we've got Sadat. Ask Not is good. But I think what we want to do is we want to VOA Venezuela and Brazil, don't we? And then try and hold Ask Not through the turn. So let's do VOA. And depending on what they headline, we can decide where voice does the most work. We will bury you. Well, they're holding you an intervention, but let's get them out of that wing of South America to start. I think that's fine. We will bury you. Nuclear subs in South African unrest. Ask Not. Sadat. Arab Israel. Ooh. DEFCON 5. Clever. Let's start with Southeast Asian scoring. And then when they coup, we counter coup, yada yada yada. And if they miss the Middle East, we could drop Middle East Dom here as well. So if they go, for example, for Angola or Zaire. Okay. I think I'm alright with this. We've managed to get our... Is that 11 removed cards? 14, I'm way behind. What are the other two? Captain Nazi, How I Learned. Very Warsaw D-Style, yep. Comic-Con Korean. Comic-Con. Oh, wow. He's cooing like Garbo. Alright, and now we've got a coup. Albeit with a 2-op card. We can take a gamble with Arab-Israeli war on Argentina. No. And now we don't want them to roll a 6, please. So, retake Zaire. Can retake Thailand in due course. Foremost is gone as well. So that's 14 removed cards. $50. 15. Oh, 3, 6, 9, 12 discards. 13 with SOCGov. Okay, venting SOCGov here after Europe scoring seems very optimistic. Let's reprotect Italy and go to Zaire. We'll have to event South African unrest to hold us not, but I am okay with that in principle. Scoreline is very generously blue now. Yep. They could be setting themselves up for trouble here now they can't space 2 op cards, but headline peeking's always good. Decol has to go to space. And now they can't space 2 cards. Yeah, if we can get the China card off them somehow, we could position them to get Defcon suicided. But I think AR6 here is overprotect Angola. And then event South African unrest and use the other ops. Allende. Where'd they go? Oh, Iraq, yeah. They're setting their time machine for a couple of ARs too slow, unfortunately. So they've got UN intervention and 1 other card. Let's see if it's grain sales and the UN intervention it. Actually, holding UN intervention is not a bad thing for them. There are just a lot of Defcon cards for the USSR. So we can still dominate Asia, specifically by taking Taiwan and Japan. So it's a bit of a reach. I don't think we're going to be rushing to 20 VP here, let's put it that way. But being able to pitch Lone Gunman and South America scoring is deeply appealing. They're having a think. Yeah, being able to get both our scoring cards off for domination that turn has really worked for us. And we're only a hunter away from sorting out South America, right? They do pitch UNI. This could come against them. It wasn't grain sales. I could see why they want to get rid of OAS. But that hurts them as well, because now grain sales and a lot of 2 op cards come into play. So here, if they go to Angola, we can repair. If they go to South Africa, 1 Botswana, we could always have a coup on Uruguay. Speculative. No, that's smart. So we will just put 2 in Angola. I mean, this looks like an arse-not hand, doesn't it? We don't have enough ops to go after... we don't have enough ops to go after Asia domination. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ops. But we can pitch Africa, South America, and Asia scoring. And we've got special relationship Camp David. That gets us to 17. Yeah. I think we can just comfortably ask not, right? Although we can ask not later in the turn. Although that will cost us an action round. So I think us knotting now is just fine. So we want to hold Camp David. We want to hold Special Relationship. I think we want to hold Panama Canal to get access and to help cover Panama. NORAD's good. So we just want to pitch OPEC, South America, Asia, South Africa, and Africa scoring. Okay, I think that's fine. And the only thing is we don't want to get hit with lone gunmen. And if they miss LMV us, we give them OPEC. Oh, hello. They get to. They could always. Well, OPEC's not worth anything to them. They can't take a scoring card at least. No lone gunmen. All right. So they're going to assault something, probably Purge. Duck and Cover Alliance, Indo-Pac. Suez. NORAD is in the hand anyway, and that's right cards, and they are assaulting. Yeah, Purge seemed like the obvious option. They still have to event it. So how do we get to 20 nice and quickly? Duck and Cover AR3. So we need to take a coup. And now when they coup, we can event Duck and Cover. Yeah, I mean, we've got enough VP to get to 20 if they miss their space roll, right? Duck and Cover Special Relationship Camp David. Indo-Pakistani War is the 1 in 3 backup. Ooh, okay. Oh, you beauty. Getting out 1 is the dream. If they coup big, they don't, which is good because that makes arms race less attractive to them. And it fails because of salt. So now we duck and cover for 17. Special Relationship for 19 and then Alliance of Progress Camp David to finish as long as they do not successfully space. Don't. Please don't. Good. Okay, let's event Camp David. I prefer that because if we do Special Relationship, then they're like, oh god, we're at 19. Now you might think, I'm 2 VP off. They're less likely to have a 2 VP card, then boom, we hit them with Special Relationship. But I expect to see a space here. Oh, that's worth 1 VP. Okay, so now we Special Relationship, right? Yeah. No. Let's Special Relationship into Italy. Because it's still somewhat tappable. No, it's not. Okay. No space, please. No Willy Brandt. No you too. No Colrev. 4 cards. Miss, miss, miss. Oh, that's bad luck. I thought they were going to space. Okay. So Alliance to Progress, 1 VP for Panama is enough to do it. What's I going to say? Excuse me. All right. Well, we got that. Importantly, Iran survived every single coup. Not once were Iran's breached its beaches. I don't know where I'm going with this. What I'm saying is Iran is impervious to coups, and everyone should take notice of that, especially maniacal despots currently trying to destroy the world one tweet at a time. One twist at a time. Don't have any other games on deck. I have got 2 more Ritzel and 1 more Ritzel game. But at the moment, only one of the 3's gotten back in touch with me, and we're still trying to fix a date. So it'll be a little while before another game. Probably before the 24th or so, because then Fruit Strike's visiting, and I'll be too busy having fun playing Twilight Struggle in real life to do it online. So, good luck. I hope you all get to sleep tonight, and the world is not blown up while we slumber. Apart from the East Coast of America, who get to watch it in real time. Don't the New Yorkers love that? And I will see you again sometime soon. But thank you for watching. Have a good evening, and goodbye for now.